Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing great. Okay, so guys, we're still in the overdraft, the storm of what is Endgame. We're still in the end games, I tell ya. But yeah, so I just want to know how everybody's doing. Have you guys read the book? Are you listening to it like I did? So I apologize. I'm in my car. It's been busy. So guys, tell me, did any of you change your mind? Did you go into the whole thing thinking that the book was going to be about one thing, and then it ended up being like a revelation? And you know what is happening now with this book of Omid's? And I must say, guys, Omid is such a sweetheart. He's so pretty. So pretty. He's checking himself out. He's doing his thing. I'm happy that he got a chance to tell the stories that other royal reporters and other, the people who write the books about the royal authors, they don't ever tell the true stories. And Omid did all that. He did all that. Yeah, he did it. And yeah, and I actually saw him too as well on that with James O'Brien, which is really interesting. I watched the whole interview that he had with James O'Brien. I thought that was actually pretty good as well. It gets you to know a little bit more about Omid. And the funny thing about it is, I never really knew much about Omid before. All I know is that he is like a polarizing figure in the squad. That much I know, because a lot of people were like, oh, they don't trust him, blah, blah, blah. And it's not, like I said before, it really is not about trusting Omid. It's about wanting the story that he's telling to be out there. Because he has actually, I'm not like in the camp of either trusting him or not trusting him. I'm in the camp of, I'm looking at what he's doing. And what he's doing right now is given. It's given right now. So yeah, I'm happy about this book. It's funny that the British press and the media are trying to, instead of thinking about what is said about Archie's skin color, they're making the whole scandal about the two names, Kate and that the man that y'all call a king. They're making that to be the scandal. Everything is about that. And it's such a big distraction, guys. It's such a huge distraction. It doesn't even make no sense. And you can tell that they're trying to distract because they keep talking about who, should the royal family sue? Oh, should they do this? Should they do that? And instead of talking about the whole thing, the whole point of the whole situation is the fact that there were two people. And I know there were more than two people, guys. Nobody can tell me that the only Kate and only that man that y'all call a king talked about Archie's supposed skin color, right? I think it was the whole family that they were discussing it, obviously. You can't tell me it was just the two of them. I just think they're throwing Catherine under the bus. Old Mumbles, they're just throwing her under the bus for some reason, yeah? Well, because they probably want to get rid of her soon. I don't know. I mean, they did put her behind the candelabra. Like how they did with Meghan, right? Isn't that what they do when they want to get rid of you? Yeah. The family is so shady. They're so shady and they're so predictable as well. But long and short of the story, though, I think what they're doing is trying to, the smoke and mirrors thing. They're not trying to make the story what the story should be. The story should be, why is the royal family discussing a child that is, let's just talk about it. Oh my God, let's just talk about it. Archie was not going to have much pigment anyways in him. If anybody knows anything about race, anything about mixed race children, if he has a quarter black in him. He's not gonna have. I mean, things can happen, and he could have ended up with, curly hair like Megan. He could, like, anything could have happened, but he wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been dark like, he wouldn't have been that dark. And the fact that they are sitting there talking about his skin color, Harry did not marry Lupita Nyong'o, okay? Megan is very light-skinned. There's no way that her kids would have come out, and Harry is like, redhead, blue-eyed baby. That's what he was. He's a redheaded, blue-eyed baby. That's what Harry is. I mean, how would the two of them they would not have birthed a child that was dark to begin with. So the royal family, the fact that they're sitting there talking about the child's skin color in the grand scheme of things, it looked really, really silly. It didn't even make no sense, because they obviously know nothing about anything. They obviously don't know anything about anything. But, it is what it is. It's what it is. But either way, I am happy about this book. And I'm just, it is what it is. I just want to see how well it's doing, how well it's going to do. That's all I want to know right now. But also, apparently as well, they're making a big story as well, because Harry was not, I don't know if he was invited or if he just declined the invitation. But they're making it that, he's getting pushed out of royal events and this and that. And I'm like, the man lives in Montecito. He lives he lives across the other side of the pond, across the other side of the world. And, and this guy that had the wedding, or has the wedding coming up, or whatever, or he had the wedding. I don't know if he had it or if he's going to have it. I don't know if the wedding happened or not, but all I know is that they're making a big, huge deal out of the fact that apparently Harry and Meghan aren't going to go. And we don't know for sure either if they were invited and they just decided not to go. But they're making a huge fuss of that right now, and talking about, Harry's getting snubbed. We don't know the whole story, but, there you go. They're going to always try to make Harry and Meghan look bad. They're always going to try to make it look like if people are shunning them. They try. But, if people were shunning them that much, why are you talking about them that much? That's what I would like to know. If that's the case, why are you still talking about them? 3 years after they left, they've been out of your country for 3 years. They've been living in Montecito for 3 years, and you're still discussing them every single day. Multiple articles and topics about them every day. The irrelevant people that are getting snubbed. But anyway, so either way, the guy has been one of Harry's his lifelong friends, I guess, and he's also Archie's godfather. So, it is what it is, they don't live there. So, and you know what? I believe that, Harry and Meghan probably will be like, you know what, we don't want to go anyways. I'm sure Harry probably didn't even want to go. So there you go. But either way, it is what it is. And also, another good thing that happened is President Biden did mention Harry when he was lighting the Christmas tree, the White House Christmas tree. He did mention Harry in the Invictus Games. And I thought that was really, really important and really nice. I thought that was great. The fact that, Biden is definitely on Harry's side here. And I don't know, they don't have to be sides, but there you go. That's what it says to me. But anyways, guys, I just want to give you a quick rundown of stuff that's been going on. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share. You can send me a super thanks, super chat, buy me a coffee. There's PayPal if you want. If you want to join my channel, you can do that on Patreon. And on Buy Me a Coffee as well, they have memberships as well, monthly memberships. But there you go. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming through. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.